a Golden Harvest presentation. Hi, I'm the Asian film fanatic. Have you ever seen that part in Rush Hour 3 where Chris Tucker calls Jackie his brother from another mother?
He has me, his brother from another mother.
Well, screw Chris Tucker! That dude's a sucker from another mother. Let me tell you about Jackie's true brothers. Not his actual brothers, his Kung Fu brothers. When Jackie Chan was growing up, he attended a Peking Opera School in Hong Kong. Whilst training there, he formed a close relationship with two classmates, an older student named Sammo and a younger student named Yuen. Together, these alumni will be referred to as the Three Brothers, or Three Dragons. When they became actors, their roles would occasionally cross paths, most notably in the Lucky Stars series. But at the height of their talent, there were 3 movies where they all shared significant lead roles. A trilogy of unrelated movies, Project A, Wheels on Meals, and Dragons Forever. This is my review of their final action comedy movie ensemble, Dragons Forever. Out of these collaborations, this one is definitely my favorite, and in my opinion, the overall best of the Three Brothers movies. Ms. Yip, played by Deannie Yip, a fish farm owner, has an environmental dispute with a criminal boss named Hua, played by Yuen. Jackie Chan plays Jackie. Yeah, that's original. An amoral lawyer who represents Boss Hua. To spy on Ms. Yip, Jackie hires his associate goon Wong played by Sammo, and his mentally disturbed friend Biao, played by Yuen, to surveil her. Pauline Yeung plays Yuen, Ms. Yip's cousin and an environmental witness. She's also Jackie's love interest. Even though Jackie works for a crime boss and is kind of a jerk, this isn't meant to be taken seriously. It's still a Sammo Jackie Chan 80s style comedy. Besides, towards the end, the Three Brothers all become good guys. The story's okay, but we don't watch these for the story. We watch these for the comedic character acting and that kung fu action. It definitely delivers the Hong Kong style action comedy we come to expect. More so on the kung fu than the stunts. From the beginning, all 3 brothers get to showcase a bit of individual fighting, some continuous scuffles, and a few fights against each other. The big highlight battle at the end features a hard-hitting brawl between a real-life professional fighter, Benny the Jet Urquidez, and Jackie. It's good stuff. The acting in this is fun if you can just appreciate the charm and star appeal of Jackie Chan, Sammo and Yuen. Yuen as the antagonist is equally fun to watch. He's also an old classmate of Jackie. You may also enjoy spotting out some of the stock ugly-faced villains, Dick Wei, Fui-On Shing, and Billy Chow to name a few. Especially if you've seen them in other movies. There's also some passable romance in the movie, especially from Sammo's role. They also have a cheesy love song sung by Jackie Chan himself. Gotta love that. Not only does Sammo act in the film, but he's also the director. He does a fine job. The script is written by Szeto Cheuk-Hon, and the story is by Gordon Chan and Leung Yiu-Ming. The music by James Wong is serviceable 80s synthesizer fare. While Jackie Chan is great here, I wouldn't say this is the purest example of Jackie Chan's stunts action or kung fu. If that's what you're looking for, the Police Story and Drunken Master series fill that bill better. But for me, this movie is the best showcase and the most polished of the 3 brothers in action. If you have a craving for some prime Jackie Chan with the acrobatic athleticism of Yuen, as well as the chubby charm and prowess of Sammo, look no further than Dragons Forever. Now I'm going to go over the whole movie with spoilers. At the start, we establish Hua as a cold-blooded criminal boss. They even throw a little black humor into the murder. That's part of the charm from some of these Hong Kong movies from this decade. That and the lack of political correctness. I mean, they may have been pushing boundaries when they let Jackie slap that woman and successfully defend a rapist, but Jackie did fight his client's goons, as well as cheap shot the guy. Oh yeah, Jackie's character is also a womanizer. What a great way to establish an appealing lead role. On those likable notes, Jackie's next case involves defending Boss Wa's deadly factory runoff pollution that's killing off Ms. Yip's fish farm. You may notice Jackie's voice isn't actually his. Even in Chinese, it's dubbed over. A common practice back then for practical reasons. Sammo's character intro is a bit more palatable. He's just an arms dealer that can kick the other criminals' asses. But he's also an appealing sleaze that Jackie can call up to spy on and dupe over Ms. Yip. I suppose Yuen has the more flattering intro of the three. He sort of touts a higher morality, but still has crazy mental issues. It's mostly the type that's played for laughs. Even though Jackie and his brothers work for the antagonist, they still have enough humor and moral grayness for us to accept them as lead characters. Although it is theorized these unsavory portrayals have led to its lackluster performance at the box office. Sammo moves in next door to Ms. Yip and overhears her laxing preference in men. In comes Yuen to plant some bugs in the most non-inconspicuous sweater ever. Meanwhile, Ms. Yip suggests to her cousin to accept Jackie's date and to find out more about the case. Two can play that game, I guess. Wong Fui-On catches Biao in the act, and we get treated to a cool Sammo vs. Yuen bit. After knocking him out, Sammo eyes up his affection towards Ms. Yip, but you can't help laughing at his gaze. After bailing Biao out, Jackie runs into Miss Yuen and secures a dinner date with her. It's these little bits like the briefcase catch that makes Jackie Chan so entertaining. While on their date, Jackie keeps getting interrupted when Wong and Biao unexpectedly show up at his place. Not wanting Miss Yuen to know, they have some great humorous slapstick juggling and joke excuses to hide his friends. It gets even better when they start trading punches at each other. This is what Hong Kong style kung fu comedy is all about. Funny comedy blended with exciting kung fu. Even the dialogue makes good jokes. Afterward, they make up at a bar, with Jackie being the peacemaker between the two, while drinking a cup of milk of all things. Boss Wa shows up, and they get into a brawl defending him from a rival gang. Jackie continues dating Miss Yuen, but gets revenge ambushed from the previous game. The action mostly consists of jumping around, evasion chases, and a few hits. Nice Jackie Chan stuff. Wong Fei-On keeps trying to woo over Miss Yip, but gets turned down. He vows to wait for her at a restaurant until she shows up. Later, she spies on him to see if he followed through. In probably the most heartwarming part of the movie, Sammo publicly calls her out. But let's not forget to throw in a fat chick gag. Hey, Sammo's fat too. It's okay for him to make that type of joke, right? After persisting, she eventually agrees to go with him. At the same time, Jackie keeps dating Miss Yuen over his cheesy love duet, sung by Jackie Chan himself and pop star Anita Mui. Everything seems to be going well until Biao tries to kill Miss Yuen, spilling the beans on Jackie and Wong's intentions. Ms. Yip and her cousin subsequently dump them. This makes a great excuse for the three to start fighting each other. Yeah! The next morning, they part ways. Sammo reasserts his love for Ms. Yip, taking a hit to the head to show it's become real this time. She can even sell the farm for all he cares. And with those smooth words, they accept him back. Jackie isn't so lucky. Later, Wong gets Biao to spy on the factory with him. Making his way into a secret drug-making section, Sammo hilariously finds the whole factory staring at him. When you first see Urquidez, first of all, it's just so weird seeing some odd-looking non-Chinese guy there. Even weirder is his mascara, something he thought would be a great idea for making himself look scary and spooky.
Almost devilish. I want to be very spooky, I want to be very... And so he says, okay.
Good job, Deannie. I think you accomplished that and more.
And it worked out really well.
When you see one of those guys, you know he's like a boss fighter who's been cast for his fighting abilities and nothing else. Being cornered, you get to see some great Sammo Hung action, and even get to see him fight Benny, but it's not enough. Finally, the case goes to court. Jackie gets Miss Yuen to admit she loves him, which allows him to happily withdraw from the trial via conflict of interest. Biao tells Jackie about Wong Fei-hung's capture, and they race over there to get him out. Here, the final action climax throws down, about 10 minutes of fighting. Jackie Chan and Yuen really shine. Yuen is also great as a chain-smoking cheap shot ball grabber, and Jackie Chan vs. Benny the Jet Urquidez is a hard-hitting career highlight. Check out those moves! Sometimes I notice they use doubles, even for Jackie. Not to discredit the action, but it kind of lowers the mystique of their incredible abilities. Eventually, Sammo kills Boss Hua and Jackie knocks out Benny. At the end, they still play up the comedy, but at least for Jackie and Wong Fei-hung, it's a happy ending. There are outtakes, but they weren't on this DVD. There's also some deleted scenes that were featuring Yuen-Biu's character, and I wish they would have left those in. You can find those on YouTube though. That concludes the final film ensemble featuring Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, and Yuen-Biu. Even though it would be great to see them reunite again in the future, they're way past their prime. They can never top their previous films. Another great thing is, there isn't consensus on which of the trilogy is the best. Project A, Wheels on Meals, Dragons Forever, they all have their highlights. I would say the other movies have better stunts, but for my money, the Kung Fu and the comedy make Dragons Forever my personal favorite. I'm the Asian Film Fanatic, and I'll catch you later. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
And Jackie and I, we was in there actually. We slept on the set together. We just, when I say not together, but we just stood on the set and we slept there overnight because.
Gotta love that. Chris Tucker's a. Screw that guy, Chris Tuck. Screw that guy, Chris Tucker's a sucker for a motherfucker.